Well, thank you very much for inviting me to participate in this very timely and I think historical initiative. I have to spread my thanks to my friend Robert Singer and of course my Albanian friends, the Speaker of the Albanian Parliament and my dear friend, the Prime Minister, Edi Rama. I remember I was the first Spanish Foreign Minister to visit Tirana. I visited in different capacities. I'm very happy to be today in Albania. Today is virtual, but we are sharing the tremendous effort and courage of Albanian government, Albanian people. And I want to congratulate the organizer because to have this special regional call in the Balkans, in order that all together we will continue to combat anti-Semitism. We will commit ourselves collectively to fight against this plague, I think extremely timely. So you are asking me, Nurit, how the UNOSC, United Nations Alliance of Civilization, is trying to really have this fight against anti-Semitism. And particularly, you were asking myself to respond to this new type of anti-Semitism, what we can call the online anti-Semitism. And United Nations Alliance of Civilization was a pioneer in how this kind of discrimination, xenophobia was spread through network or social network channels. We were from the beginning very much aware how hate speech has been translated, has been transferred to all kind of message of hate and discriminatory attitude. And so we were very much prepared to see how we can inform and renovate our fight against anti-Semitism. We have to say that the year 2019 were a special year on this new form of anti-Semitism. We had, unfortunately, the attack in Pittsburgh synagogue and how the white supremacists were attacking and spreading hate against anti-Semitic attitude. And we also have, I think, the turning point when which, in this case, was against its Muslim communities in Christchurch, in New Zealand, when these supremacists broadcasted online this horror. So that was a turning point, and that was the reason Secretary General Antonio Guterres decided to really engage in two parallel global plans. The first one was a global strategy to fight hate speech, and the second one was the one that have to safeguard religious side. The first one plan was led by my friend Adam Adian, and the second is myself and my team who are trying to really protect and safeguard religious side. And this plan, of course, we are fighting against anti-Semitism, fighting against hate speech. And I think that is the way we will try really to get a much better result. We are working with the so-called Christ Church Call for Action, where hate speech, all kind of discriminatory messages are being spread, and we hope to succeed in the near future. So that is one of the work of, the UN. I don't know if you are going to ask me a second question or I have to concentrate myself on the second part of my reflection in how we are working together with all the Jewish community to fight anti-Semitism.
Well, let me interject then, Mr. Moratinos, because we do have viewers sending in questions from all around the world that want a chance to talk to these kinds of leaders in anti-Semitism. I know Julie Marks has a question for you, so let's take a look at what she has to say.
I am Julie Marks, and my question is, your office recognizes the importance of intercultural and interreligious dialogue in promoting tolerance. With anti-Semitism on the rise globally, what is the responsibility of nations with little to no remaining Jewish populations to take action?
Well, you know, anti-Semitism, and I could qualify, is the mother of all, discriminatory xenophobia and racism. So if we concentrate ourselves to fight anti-Semitism, we are succeeding in how we are going to fight against all kind of discriminatory behavior and xenophobic attitude. So that's the reason the Secretary General recently appointed me as focal point to really reinforce the role of UN and the fight against anti-Semitism. That was the reason why Secretary General Antonio Guterres mandated me with a twofold mission. First, to really monitor, how anti-Semitism continued to spread, unfortunately. As some of my previous speakers say, anti-Semitism is on rise, it's not disappearing. We have to be on alert. We have to reinforce our instruments, our tools to eradicate it. At the same time, I'm the one who is going to really try to change the perception within the UN system. I think the UN system needs to accommodate, to understand, it's not only the remembrance of Holocaust. Already the UN has been quite active in the recent year. Now it's a much better focus policy that is to really fight against anti-Semitism and to fight the new form of anti-Semitism. And that is what my mission is going to take place. I have, of course, to enlarge my mandate. I have really to define, and this opportunity for me is extremely enlightening because we want to create this new definition of anti-Semitism that International Holocaust Remembrance Alliance have already achieved, how we can convert it. I think it's around 30, 40 countries already adhering, and I welcome the decision of Albanian government, Albanian parliament to adhere to that. But my goal is to have the 193 countries of UN adhering to this new definition of anti-Semitism. That is going to be one of the main goals of my mission. And I think in this way, I will contribute to undermine all this animosity, of this attitude of hate, of discrimination that unfortunately today we're facing, we're witnessing. I'm very concerned, to be frank with you, that today we are going in a very, very serious situation where different communities, different religions, instead of working together, they are going to clash again. And so our role is to make this intercultural, interreligious dialogue a success.